Let me know when you see me, chat. We're back. Sarah Knight's got us. All right. Well, one thing is true, although it probably will not fix the issue, is I have not updated XSplit for a while because I just don't stream from home that often. So, and that's part of that's part of the the reluctance to like fiddle around with setting up things in OBS. Is just like I don't do this enough. Even when I do Hangout stream, like I'm not usually like going through trailers and stuff. Um, when I do other streams, I'm not usually going through trailers. So it seems to be, yeah, obviously Firefox this time did the same thing as Chrome. So it's not a Chrome issue. It's a window capture issue. And don't know why that is. I think if I had a second monitor, yeah, it's an XSplit issue either way. But I mean, I'm talking about like why XSplit can't deal with the stupid thing. Um, if I had a second monitor, I could probably try, um, like just screen capping that whole monitor and that output, and that might work better because it just seems to have an issue with these browser windows for whatever reason. Um, yeah, that's fun. If anyone ever finds tech support related to this nonsense, that would be great. But I've tried searching before and come up with just basically nothing. Um, Slight buckle for a second. I wonder if it shows me any drop frames. I have no drop frames. So that's good at least. At least the internet's fine. It's just XSplit nonsense now. That's funny because yeah, remember that? Like I'd even stopped streaming from home for the longest time because of internet issues. And those got fixed eventually. But oh well. Oh well. Stomps only knows Crash Team Rumble Tech. I don't even know what else we're talking about because I was gonna try to. And the funny thing is, I was gonna try to throw in Zelda clips, but now like I don't even want to mess with that scene until I'm done streaming. Um, I mean, I suppose I could just drop them in here and see if those work. See if we kill my computer again. I don't even want to. What would I even drop in at this point? Where's something that I don't even know. That's spoilers. Oh, there's this nonsense. This didn't make it to the episode. We can see if this kills XSplit and put it over top of my face so we don't mess with the other scene. Whee! See, XSplit can do this just fine, I'm sure. I'm not close to finishing Zelda whatsoever. Um, oh yeah, the other dumb thing about XSplit is I'm afraid to move the window once it's started because sometimes moving the window will do the same thing where it freezes the whole computer while it's live. Um, but yeah, I've just got this dumb thing running. This is me trying to figure this all out. Um, I wonder if I can fast forward it a little to when I like got to the second attempt because it's got kind of long and tedious. Uh, yeah, so like I just like, well, that didn't quite work the way I expected. So like started reassembling this whole business. Yeah, so just like reconstructing this bridge one bit at a time. I think the thing that was weird for me here is like some of them looked like they were getting uh like they had like a hinge to them, and then other parts of them just seemed to like they stuck together like inflexibly, and I just like, wait, is there something I'm missing on this? But I don't think there's a different way to do it. But yeah, so I'm just about to do the Dorito stuff. But yeah, there we go. Then we got a bridge put together to some extent. And then had to get this little friend up there. But you see, it's like when you look at it, it's like maybe I didn't even need all the rest of this business. I could have just gone without it. But yeah, see the parts that don't have the glue, I think that those can flex. Nothing a rocket can't solve, right? Although I was trying that with some of these guys, and it's really hard if you do something that's like super fast. Uh, then it's kind of tricky to actually grab them, and like unless you actually manage to get the angle to pull them where you want. But yeah, so these guys got some flex going, and so I got as much pull as I could. But you see, I could probably have detached the bottom and actually just rolled the whole thing up there. Yeah, and so then I used recall so that I could grab him. You're mine now. Paquita Stonegrove. It's one of the things I keep wondering about with this game is like, how the how the heck do you come up with these names? Like, what in the world? You should take him on a tower ride. Oh yeah, and I got this dumb thing like on my shield too right now. Does it do me any good? Not likely. And then yeah, animation of the year right here. Sky towers. Oh wait, I realized the audio is off there, so let's do this again with the audio. Stop making me want to play this game. Breath of the Wild shrines were just Nintendo staff names backwards, so it's probably something kind of mundane like that. Nice. I did not know that. That's a fun little tidbit. You're asking me if there's some heavy hitters this year for soundtrack of the year? Are you kidding me? So much. There we go. There we go. There's a little Zelda clip. Well, the diaries will probably be ready any minute now, because I gave Don some notes this morning, so he'll probably have me a V2 of that very soon. Yeah, Pizza Tower apparently is winning that Stream Team poll. I don't know anything about that game. I've heard the name. I've heard people talk about it. Well, I haven't really heard people talk about it. I've just heard the name. Just people saying like Pizza Tower. I don't know what it is. Lukinski, thank you for the resub. Need a soundtrack just for the Stable Trotter songs alone? Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, this is a weird. Yeah, Tears of the it's like it's weird on like a lot of levels for the same reason. Like having so much Breath of the Wild in it and things that are reused or remixed all along the way, including the music. It's such an interesting project. Um, to have taken all that stuff and then just like, yeah, we're going to take all these things that we made and then do something different with all of it. All it's like, yeah, it's like if you took like a puzzle and then like made a Jenga game out of it. You know, it's like you took a jigsaw puzzle and then you turned it into Jenga, and it's like, well, it's a different game now. Like, it's got all the same pieces, but it's a different game. If you haven't already played Ghost Trick, yeah, Ghost Trick is out this week. I believe Friday. Yeah. Um, Pretty bummed about how much gear was reused. Yeah, I definitely feel you on that one. It is somewhat of a bummer to get like a new set of armor and be like, oh, it's that one again. Okay. Oh, the electric armor that I will probably only use for like 20 minutes in this game. For sure, for sure. At least all the amiibo armor is included this time. Yeah, yeah, that's a fun one. We actually do get into that a little bit on the next Zelda Diary coming up. The winter pants is the most useful. Yeah, heck yeah, winter pants. And I just got the winter set from Rito Village as well. Spicy stream last night. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We're at midnight, or not midnight. Yeah, midnight. It's we're at noon. I probably should go a little bit longer though, just because it's like probably 10 minutes worth of resets. But yeah. Have I got my glowing MC Hammer parachute pants? Yes, I have. I think I've shown those on one of the episodes. Maybe not. But yeah, glowing pants was fun. It's midnight somewhere. Yeah, it is. Somewhere. Maybe India? It's probably later than midnight in India. I don't know. um, but yeah, so I got to put the podcast together. Let's see what we got for sure. Sales report, monthly sales report. It's that time. We've got Annapurna showcase tomorrow, so that'll get in there. I'll probably have to find some more of these tidbits with the FTC stuff. Now that Summer Game Fest is mostly done, is it time to shoot all the spoiler modes? Yeah, so we got Zelda keeps getting like knocked around. So Damiani, Brad, and Gabby have finished Zelda. Nobody else has. They keep meaning to shoot a spoiler mode, but like every time that we're like going to do it, then like somebody's not available, right? Because Damiani was out for a while, and then Gabby was out Monday when we were doing the scheduling, and we thought she might be out longer, but then it turned out she came to group stream yesterday. So we could probably schedule that soon. We just have to figure out when to actually doing it. Um, but I'm not done. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I've I have done one temple. Yeah, I have not even really explored Hateno Village very closely yet. I've been over there. I've got my Pure Pad upgrades. But yeah, but we'll get the you'll get the last Zelda diary for now. But yeah, yeah, I think yeah, Isla for sure was so ready for Diablo that she switched over to Diablo. But yeah, as I said, I will probably be playing this game until December. That's what happened with Breath of the Wild. I one of the things I said the other day is you know like this is what like I get caught up in like open world stuff. Like I haven't even spoiler alert, I haven't actually finished Elden Ring either, despite putting tons of time into that. Because with these games, I enjoy playing the game, and so I'm like not in a rush to just beat the game. So as far as like I think a lot of people will just like get through the main story and then go around doing side stuff. It's just like wherever I am, I'm just like exploring it to whatever I'm doing. So yeah, and then there's like, but this it's like okay, well now we got ancient tablets to translate. We got a bunch of newspaper quests to do. Still some towers out there. Still some uh, mines and those things to find in the depths. Still geoglyphs that I haven't gotten to. Um, I haven't been anywhere near Death Mountain or Gerudo Valley yet. Actually, I did pop over to Gerudo Valley, like just on the edge of it, but not into the actual desert. Um, Lots of little bits of the sky that I haven't gone to. So, I will certainly feed it. But when that will happen, I don't know. I will be going to Omaha for my normal summer trip in a couple of weeks. So I imagine I'll sink a lot of time into the game there, unless I have a review or something that's gonna like eat up a bunch of time. Um, but yeah, so that will probably be a thing for sure. Um, and then yeah, but and then also like because I'm not in a rush to beat Tears of the Kingdom, I will probably finish Final Fantasy 16 first. Um, because that game just even though it's a long game, it doesn't seem to have the same kind of giganticism to it. I seem to like even when I'm like being thorough, it's like oh that area that seemed really big, I actually like saw all there is to see in that area for a while. So um, RF Switch, you do not need to chide me on vacations because I take a couple of trips and they're a couple of weeks long, so they're not really vacations anyways. They're just me in a different place. Uh, and one of those Omaha trips actually knocked out like a couple of review. Like I think I did like 3 reviews. So because I'm not doing all the other stuff, I end up just being able to focus on that. Um, but and despite that, still feeling really chilled out. Um, Because yeah, it was Axiom Verge 2, which shadow dropped while I was there, and then um, Hoa, which was like hilarious because I had played through that game twice and wrote the review all in one night. And there was some other game, I forget what it was, that like I had finished it and done all the capture before I left, and then like when I got there, I just had to write the review. Um, Hi Blood. The FF16 interview with the dev team was great. How did it happen? The team reached out to Easy Aries. They reached out to us. Yeah, they were just like, we want to do something. Um, while the devs are in town, and like we could have gone to the Square Enix offices, or they could come to us, and we determine like the best thing for audio, and everything would have been for them to come to the studio, and then it was just about getting the time locked in. But it was really like, yeah, it was really pitched in along with as part of all the Summer Game Fest madness, and they had the launch event that night before and stuff too. But yeah. Mm-mm. Would you recommend Alan Wake 1 now that it's on PlayStation? Yeah, yeah, definitely play that game. I would especially recommend, I don't know how they did the remake, um, but I really found the DLC chapters for that game to be very important to and to actually elevate what I thought of the game overall. So definitely, um, yeah, definitely. If you play Alan Wake, don't just stop at the end of the main story. Play those extra chapters because they make a world of difference. Mm-mm. It was worth it to get them to do that picture from the couch. That was all them. It was all them. They were super excited about seeing the couch. They super wanted to do that. When they took it, I didn't even think it was something that the public was ever going to see. I thought they were just like getting that for their own amusement. So it was fun to hear afterwards. It was like, oh, Soken's going to tweet it. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, that was great. And then like the next day was when Ben Starr came by. So it was just yeah, it was a great time. And then when Ben after Ben Starr had finished the stream, like we had like a box of our merch and our T-shirts in our Square Enix contact. Like went through and got like shirts and stuff for everybody that had come by. So that was fun. I need Huber to replay Control so I can use that playthrough for memorization. But yeah, so it was definitely fun. The Square Enix thing was definitely fun, and just like a culmination of, or not even culmination, but like a series of fun things that we've been doing with them. Um, yeah, so it's like Brad did the New York event, I did the London event, then they came here. We've had the review, of course, and uh, and all of that. Yeah. Oh, and then I had mentioned the Zelda spoiler mode. But yeah, we're working on figuring out the 16 spoiler mode as well. Um, so that will, yeah, that timing. It's just like spoiler mode timing is just always weird. It's always just depends figuring out the exact best time to do it and like when the right number of allies have finished it, or like are we going to wait for somebody else or not? Because sometimes like you don't want people to get like wait so long that their memory gets fuzzy, and it's just like you're trying to have a conversation, but the whole time it's like you're what you wanted to say is like lost in a cloud now or whatever. So, but yeah, RF Switch remembers seeing a Japanese clip archivist on YouTube adding clips from EZA to something, potentially Animal Crossing, and everyone in Japan, the people to watch that video, not everyone in Japan, falling in love with the name Bloodworth. That's great. um, nice. Oh, Bruno is going through the extended interview. Oh, that's cool. So do you know enough Japanese? Because it really is the only real difference is that you can hear the responses in Japanese. Um, but yeah. Okay, I think I filled up my time from my downtime. Apologies um, for that. So in the future, maybe what I'll do in the future, because it's specifically a window capture thing, and it would be cleaner anyways. Is what I can try doing is just if there's trailers I want to check out, rather than like trying to check them out like on YouTube in real time. Um, I'll just like download those trailers and get them set up and ready to go. Because um, honestly, that would be cleaner all around, anyways. Because I wouldn't have the stuff on the screen with the play button and bar and all of that. I wouldn't have to like make sure the ads have played first. Like it would just be cleaner. I wouldn't have to worry about like the recommendations popping up or like the Chrome window and everything. Like yeah, so that's probably what I should do in the future. Is just pull the videos in, play them natively in XSplit. XSplit seems to have no problems with that. So yeah. Um, and yeah, Annapurna Showcase tomorrow, podcast tomorrow, stream team tomorrow, um, Super Mario RPG in November. I was shocked when I found out that like Hubert hadn't caught up on the Nintendo Direct. And it's like, no, dude, you have to watch these three things. It's like I like sent him links for Mario RPG, for the Peach game, and for Mario Wonder. It's like you have to, you have to. Come on. All right. That was cool. Sorry for the interruptions, but thank you for hanging out this morning. Thank you to all the Twitch subs and resubs there. If you are not a patron already, please consider becoming a patron of Easy Allies. We really rely on our community support to keep everything running, and Patreon is the best way to do that. So go over there, do that. As we said, you can get in on those polls at different tiers. Depending on what it is that we're doing, right? So like the full playthrough we put up there for everybody, but then Stream Team is part of the contributor tier at the $10 level. $10 got the community showcase where you can submit art or music, or you can even just like talk for a bit. We've got like a whole thing where people just like send messages to whichever ally is on the couch next. And Brad is coming up next. I believe Isla will be after that in August. So that's a fun thing, way for you to get to participate. We've also got the Q&A that you can participate in if you are a patron. I believe that's at $10 as well. And we've got that call-in show that's part of the Q&A now. All kinds of fun ways to interact. And then if you get up to the producer level, that $25 tier, then you get to have your name read out on the podcast in the credits once a month, and that is pretty cool. So anyways, that was cool. That was fun. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense and with my XSplit issues, freezing my computer just entirely. Just can't even do anything. Just gotta hold that power button down and reset, which is a nightmare. But we made it. We survived. And I will see you next time.